What is up, ladies and gents? You know what time of day it is. It's XCN time. And so in today's video, I'm going to be talking about some of the news here on XCN, as well as my price predictions here for XCN, both in the shorter term, so what's coming in the next hours and days, as well as my 2025 target. So be sure to stay tuned for all of that. Of course, if you are a new viewer here, then welcome to the channel. If you do like videos like this, be sure to like this video and subscribe for more content. If you're a returning viewer here, then welcome back to the channel. It's great to have you all here. Of course, if you're looking for an awesome place to buy and trade Onyxcoin, then look no further than the MEXC exchange. I love this exchange because they have some of the lowest fees on the market and they don't require KYC to get started. And on top of normal trading as well, you can also trade futures here on XCN with up to 20 times leverage. So if that's something you'd like to do, click in the link in the description below, fill out your details there. It literally takes less than a minute. And then once you're in, you can really just get started like that. So of course, guys, thank you so much for all your support. Let's just dive straight into this video. So first things first, let's talk about the news here on Onyxcoin. The first thing is this proposal, OIP 51 here, and basically we talked about this in a bit in my previous video, but as a summary, for their expertise and for their knowledge in crypto and all their connections, this proposal was basically going to be giving 500 million XCN, which is currently valued at roughly $20 million, to Justin Sun, who is the founder of the Tron cryptocurrency, one of the largest cryptocurrencies there, and HTX exchange. Of course, this would have been decent exposure here for XCN. And for the most part yesterday, this vote looked like it was going through. There was 320 million for votes and 160 million against votes. But just like that, some whale at the very last minute came in with 300 million votes there and voted against this proposal. So, you know, for the longest time, this looked like Justin Sun and HTX was about to get 20 million in XCN, but just in the last minute, someone thwarted that plan out the window, threw it out the window, was not too happy about Justin Sun, who tweeted all those things he tweeted a few days ago to receive that money. So as you can see, yesterday in the afternoon, this proposal was defeated. So now there's going to be another proposal possibly to decide what to do with that 500 million, since it's now not going to Justin Sun and HTX. So very astonishing twist of events there. Really interesting though, because we haven't seen any mention of it from the XCN Twitter. And if you go on Justin Sun, there's been no mention from him either. So I'm not sure how they're feeling about that, but guess we won't be having him on board. I'm not sure if he's still staking his portion of XCN anyhow, along with HTX. Obviously, HTX has listed XCN, so they've probably still got a partnership down the line, but they're just not receiving this allocation since it's been voted against. So one bit of news here for XCN. Of course, if you look at the markets, it looks like it's reacted quite poorly to that news. But if you look on the side here, most cryptos are just down today. We can see quite a big loss for quite a lot of cryptos here. Jasmy down 9%, HBAR down 8%, Litecoin 8%. So, you know, this is more of some sort of market-wide crash here. XRP down nearly 8% as well. So yeah, we don't know if that news was bullish or bearish for the overall market, but it's just a general slump in the markets today. Of course, another big bullish news in my opinion. Of course, another bullish factor here for XCN as well is the fact that XCN has been nominated to be listed next on Binance, and this nomination is under review. This tweet came out 13 hours ago. The community has made us aware that someone has nominated XCN for the Binance next pool. Very exciting. These tier 1 listings with Binance, Coinbase, etc. are always very bullish events. So if we do get listed on Binance, this should be very good for XCN. Of course, I'll keep you guys up to date with that in my subsequent videos, but that's all the news for now. Just looking at the charts and what we're seeing on here, of course, we've topped out there at just under 5 cents at the moment, and we've retraced a little bit. This is something that I mentioned in my previous video talking about the Fibonacci levels that I'm looking at. And right now, as you can see, we found some nice support here at the 0.5 cents. Of course, price has kind of been using this as a support very recently in the past few hours there. This is the 1 hour chart, by the way. We bounced up to 0.618, and generally speaking, we are in some form of downtrend looking like this as well. So as you can see immediately, we have already a nice target that we can look for, breaking this resistance line. Once we're able to break this, this could spell some nice upside for us. But we've also got some support line going across like this, which is also very strong. This was our triangle back here that allowed us to break out to the upside. This triangle had a price target of basically $5. As you can see, first test of support, first test of resistance. We broke out of it, and that was our price target there. We didn't quite hit it, but it was very, very close. So these are what these triangles mean here. It's a consolidation period for the price, and once we break out, we should see the price targets reached. Now, in this triangle's instance, we could potentially see an upside or a downside. Basically, if we see the downside, let's just cover and get the bearish scenario out of the way first. If we do see a downside from this triangle, we could be seeing 1.95 cents here as the price target. That's a minus 38% drop. So guys, just prepare for that scenario. If we do fall below this resistance line here, there could be a lot more downside here for Onyx coin. Of course, 1.9 cents is the price target from that. I do believe that if we do get that low, then this has to hold for us to remain bullish. Very, very important level, support and resistance here. Of course, if we go back for our Onyx coin's history, let's just remove some of these scribbles here. You can see that at the start of 2023, 1.8 cents there was a very important resistance for Onyx coin. And now in the more recent past, as you can see, it's been used as a support and resistance countless times. First when the price rose up exponentially there, and now twice in this region here as well. So if we're going to be falling like this, then we really need this level to hold for us to remain bullish. If we fall below this, then that could be detrimental, and it could change my price targets for this bull run. So that's something I'm monitoring here on the shorter term. Of course, we have this triangle, very important support here coming across like this. And we have also this really nice resistance. As you can see, it's been tested 5 or 6 times, so many times actually over the past day. There's at least 1, 2, 3 here, 4, 5, 6, 7 times. So that's an astonishing resistance. So guys, if we do break through that, that is going to be quite a big pump in my opinion. As you can see, it's been such a solid resistance for such a short amount of time. And if we are able to break to the upside, we should be able to see new highs here on Onyx coin. Let's say we break out in the next few hours, for example, 5.6 cents is on the table. So there could be another bullish sign up ahead. Of course, the nice thing about this as well is that we don't have a lot of time left in this triangle. So Onyx coin does have to make its mind up. I would much rather have that than Onyx coin just staying at one level, because that's a little bit boring. So really, as you can see, the price has till the end of the day basically to either shoot in the upwards direction or break down like this. And in either scenario, what we want to see really for that price target to be met is a lot of momentum, volume taking the prices, carrying the prices well above the resistance or well below the support. So that's kind of what I'm searching for in the shorter term. In the longer term though, we are seeing this interesting volume profile here. As you can see, we don't really talk about volume too much, but this is something that I've started to notice. The volume is actually declining quite a bit, which is normally supposed to be a bearish signal. If we start to see volume declining but prices rising, that means that the price rise isn't due to an increase in volume, which is typically what we want to see if prices are going to continue going up. So this is basically a bearish divergence. So, you know, this could favor the downside in price in the shorter term here. Of course, at the end of the day, longer term, I'm still bullish here on Onyx coin. I still believe we're going to hit that 37 cents level. And that's because we've seen a cup and handle pattern on the very long term that looks a little bit like this. Have a look at this. So we got this long-term cup formation there over the course of a year and a half. In the shorter term as well, we saw this handle pattern coming across a little bit like this. It looks a little bit better on the 1 hour chart. Let me just zoom into that for you guys. You can see this handle formation here and a clear breakout from that handle formation. This cup and handle pattern that we saw gives us a price target here on Onyx coin at the top ends there of 37 cents. So we just dragged this to where we saw that breakout. As you can see there, we've got 37.5 cents as our ultimate target from this cup and handle pattern. That's basically a 10x from where the price is now. So I still believe there is a very large upside. But here on the shorter term, we're getting more mixed signals. Of course, looking at some other charts that I do also like to check, XCN over XCN over XRP chart is still very bullish. This is XCN compared to XRP, and as you can see, this chart has only been in an uptrend. So one I'm particularly monitoring as well. Of course, with that Binance listing, we could continue to see XCN to rise. That is a very bullish catalyst, but this, if we do break this uptrend here on XCN over XRP, could spell a period of consolidation or even just downtrend here on XCN. So if we do break this uptrend on XCN over XRP, that's something I'm going to be talking about in my next videos, as I think that will cause a bit of a price impact here. So yeah, those are my thoughts really at the moment. Of course, the whole market is down, like we said. We've got that Binance listing potentially coming. We've obviously been nominated. Obviously, it's under review at the moment, but if it does pass, then that's going to be very, very bullish here on Onyxcoin. That could spell new highs, 5.6 cents being the immediate price target. Of course, not to mention as well my other targets as well that I have for Onyxcoin. If we're able to break for 5.6 cents, then there's no reason why we can't go to this level here. Very important support and resistance at roughly 7.7 cents. And the previous all-time high looks like it's going to be coming next if we are able to do that at 18 cents there. So 7.7 cents if we are able to continue from that price target at 5.6 cents, 18 cents there, and then 37 cents as the final price target from this cup and handle pattern that we could be seeing. But for now, just take it as it comes, guys. If you're looking at the shorter term, then this triangle is the most important thing for us at the moment. If we break down from this, 1.9 cents could be the target. If we break to the upside, that's 5.6 cents. And of course, on top of that as well, we've got the Fibonacci levels that I'm monitoring here on the shorter term that could be supports and resistances for the price over the next few hours and days. Of course, 1.618 fib there lies at where my 7.7 target is, lies at one of my price levels there. So that's really nice to see. On top of that as well, 2.618 is very close to its previous all-time high. And then the 3.618 target is where the cup and handle pattern is. So these fib levels actually worth their weight in gold. That's why I always use them. But yeah, that's basically all I have to say on this video here on Onyxcoin. Of course, I'm going to try and keep you guys up to date as much as possible. I just want to give you some advanced notice as well, because I'm going to be going away for a few days this weekend from Thursday to next Tuesday. So there won't be any video updates. But if you want to keep up to date with what Onyxcoin is doing, I'll try my best to post some tweets about it because I won't be able to make these videos. So if you want to follow me there, my Twitter is BigBC Finance. You'll also see it linked in the description down below. But yeah, that's all I have to say for today. So thank you so much, guys, for watching this video. As always, go comment XCN Army down below and show the world how big the XCN Army community really is. Otherwise, guys, I'll see you in my next video.